All right, welcome back to the hangar. So I got something in today. I want to show you guys because I'm excited. Been waiting on this. I've been dragging my feet on the tail cone. I literally just finished the last J stiffener on the top, and I did the. So this is the repair. It's not a repair. I had just cut this one a little too short. In one of my prior videos, I talked about it, and so somebody else had done something similar, and the van's fix was to essentially cut it off in the middle, make the proper length extension, and then cut a piece to go over the full length between the two bulkheads. So that's what I'm done. But for the most part, it is match drilled. So now it's time to take it all apart. Oh, that's a lot of Clecos. Like, I had to order 200 extra Clecos, man. Look at that. Wow. And it's like that on the bottom. And I skipped every other hole. And I'm still not done with the top piece, which I don't think you do that yet. But yeah. So yeah, a lot of Clecos. But what I want to show you guys is this. Badam. So I've done a video on this, you know, comparing it to the old DRDT2. That was a brick. That thing weighed a ton. This one is the CAD1, which is the one I have had, and it is lightweight. It's only made for dimpling, and you probably could, you have to be real careful, but you could possibly rivet with it, but it's not designed for that because it flexes and you could get rivets laying over and stuff like that. But it works great for dimpling, which is what typically these C-frames are for. But it is much lighter than that, and it is a lot lighter than that. So look at this big beast. So this is the CAD1, this is the CARD2. This does everything the CAD1 does, but you can also rivet. And it weighs a ton. It's like 68 pounds. It's almost double the thickness of that, and it is beefy. So I take the CAD1 piece off and put on this. You got to put an L on it from the block, making sure it's perpendicular to this for obvious reasons. It did come with a different block, which is thicker. You'll notice there's no hole to put a die in, and it also came with these two pieces. So this one, you'll notice it looks like a back rivet kit. So you put this in place, you put this on, and then you rivet. And you would obviously adjust it for the proper squeeze. But luckily for me, using the NUM ATX, I don't have to set a gap, I just set a pressure. So that makes this super easy. I set this how I need it for dimpling, and then I don't use it for anything. I don't adjust it anything else. So when I want to dimple, put this piece on, and this insert, this end, you know, the NUM ATX mounts up here in place of your yoke, or if you have a Cleveland, it goes on top, and you can dimple, makes beautiful dimples with the NUM ATX, much better for some reason than the Clemson or the hand squeezer. I don't know if it's a Clemson, but that's where I believe it came from. But the traditional hand squeezer, it works fine. It just seems to give a much better dimple. I don't know why. So I'm hoping riveting is the same way, because riveting with that thing is awesome. But anyways, I digress. So to rivet, you would put this block on with this guy, and do your riveting. But it also comes with this, and I don't know if you can see that, but this piece is obviously what goes in here, and it pushes down on their plate. Well, it's angled, and anybody that's built a plane, or specifically the RV-10s, they know what that angle is. That's your trailing edge piece. So, you know, when you're drilling the pieces and doing stuff, you got this little guy that helps you drill that angled piece. Well, I'm pretty sure, I haven't checked with him yet, and we're gonna get together and he's gonna give me some learnage on all this. But I'm pretty sure that's what this is. And that would be the same as having this guy, from what I'm guessing. And this, and anybody that's used it knows what it is. If you know, you know. This goes on in your squeezer in your yoke, and it gives it that angle along the, well, my rudder's along the trailing edge of the rudder. So, but super excited to have this. This is made by Clemson Aeronautics. There's kind of the information there, and he's out of South Carolina. I'm guessing that's why it's Clemson. Roll Tide. There's a website, email. He's got some fantastic yokes. I have all of his yokes. Well, I don't have all of them. I have all but one or two. I'm sorry, but I love the C one, the C frame yoke. I use that a lot, and all of his yokes are designed to get into those tight places. So the tips are thinner on some of them. That's not one of his. That's one of the olds. So the one I wish I had is the one that mounts to the table inverted, that you can do ribs with really easy. But I didn't get it. I still do ribs with this. It's just I have to hold it versus having it mounted to a table and just using my feet and two hands. So I have to use one hand. But super excited to get to use this for the elevators. I'm going to try to do as much with this on the elevators and the tail cone to eliminate using a rivet gun and bucking bar. You just, you know, even like for me, I've done a few thousand rivets, and every rivet's a little different. And you know, it's always checking. It's much nicer to have a squeezer on a rivet versus the rivet gun, in my opinion. And this will allow me to get a better rivet every time. And the kind of the setup is why I put it on this cart, is to take my two tables and have one on each side, and then roll this up to the part and do it. Like if I want to do this, lay it on its side and then roll the C-frame into here and start riveting. So that's the kind of the premise. We're going to see how that goes. There's been people post images of it because I have to do solo riveting. So I may have to take and do the bottom first by itself, then put the side on one side, rivet it, put the other side on and rivet it. So yeah, but super excited. Great service. Ordered, paid for it Monday, shipped Tuesday, showed up Wednesday. But it is a beast. I did have to put the legs off my other one too. They're just countersunk screws with bolts or nuts on the inside. You can kind of see them in there. But this thing is beefy. Kind of look at that compared to that. Same height, but much skinnier. And then obviously the material, the steel that's made with is thicker. But there you go. So stay tuned. And again, Clemson Aeronautics, Mr. Sean, he's a nice guy. I think he's was a former, or might still be, but I think he's a former airline pilot. Has an engineering background, and I think he's building RB-14 as well. And he builds these tools to kind of, that he's taken, from experience with his own building and stuff, and kind of put it into these tools to make life better, make better quality holes and dimples, and better quality work, which in turn speeds things up. It may not be as fast, but my idea with this is when you have both hands free, you're able to manipulate parts better, more precise, and it's faster because you're using your foot to operate things. And if it saves you 6 months, a year of your life, I'd say it's worth it. And they're not really bad priced, I mean, honestly. So check them out, and I'll let you guys know. So I just finished the riveting on that, so I'm going to call it a night. So you guys have a good one. And again, Clemson Aeronautics, check it out. Cheers.